Hey everybody, just thought I'd do a quick update on our moving the goats out to pasture. So it's been a couple of weeks now and I started off letting them out an hour in the morning. I gradually boosted that up to a couple of hours until 2 days ago. I started leaving them out all day, and then they actually come up by themselves in the evening and go back to their pen, and I just come out and shut the gate. I haven't had to use the bell, even though that was a lot of fun. If you saw my bell video, I do enjoy the bell, seeing them run. But anyway, the point of this video was just to show how good they're doing. I mean, they really have so much to choose from as far as browsing. Goats don't actually graze. Sorry, I stepped on that cat that continues to follow me. I mean, he's not hurt, little black-tailed kitty. But he did get under my foot. Anyway, they're doing really good. Goats don't eat a lot of grass, which we don't have a lot of grass. We bought this land 4 years ago and it was completely wooded. And so we did clear out a whole lot of trees. There's still a lot of trees. But you have to plant grass. We don't have the pastures the way that we want. I had horses. I have a cow, I had donkeys at one time, a mule, all on it, so it hasn't had a chance to really grow anything other than weeds and taller trees. But goats eat all of that except for the taller trees. They haven't eaten any taller trees as far as I've seen. And I have cut them some when they were still living in the pen, and they didn't eat them then either. I'm not sure what eats taller trees, but it's not anything around here. I do keep my 2 females that are still in milk, the ones that I'm milking right now. They are kept up separate because one of them's a Nigerian dwarf, and I do not want Coco, this big one here, to breed her. So I am keeping them separate for now. I am putting my Nigerian buck with her, and she hasn't bred yet, but as soon as she does, I'm gonna bring them out here when I know that she's safe from being bred from a big buck. But I just it's so exciting to have them out here. It was just a dream come true that we were able to do it. It was a huge blessing from God to be able to get the fencing, because our pasture is about 10 acres that had to be goat fenced, and that fencing is expensive, even more so now. We actually bought it at Tractor Supply. I bought 3 rolls of the cheaper goat fence, and they loaded the wrong thing. I was there by myself. I didn't have my husband. I wasn't aware that they loaded the wrong rolls in there. When I got them home and we unloaded them, they were so heavy, and we could barely get them out of the back of the truck. And in fact, the man at Tractor Supply that loaded them bent my tailgate just a little bit from the weight of these rolls. Well, we got to looking at them, and they were the most expensive, the best kind of sheep and goat fencing, and not what we ordered and not what I paid for. So my husband called back up there and they said, just keep it, we'll write it off. So we considered that a huge blessing from God, because it was double the cost to do that fencing, even though it was better. We just didn't have the money for it. So we kept it, and we thank God for it. And it's just things like that that let us know God is on our side. We find favor sometimes in ways other people may not understand, people that don't live this way, but that's okay. God blesses us in a way that will bless us. He blesses other people in ways that will bless them. We don't need vacations and all the fancy stuff. We have a simple life, and we love our life. Just being close to nature, living off of our animals and what they provide. If I could get the garden to grow, that would be great. We are in southeast Texas in a long, dry, hot summer this year. We're in a severe drought. My garden, which I'm not great at gardening, didn't do good at all. I got some tomatoes and maybe like 1 squash. That's about it. I'm gonna work on a food forest next. That's my goal. I think a food forest I might can handle. The gardening may not be for me, but maybe a food forest that comes back and requires a little maintenance might be better for me. I don't know. We're gonna try it. it don't hurt to try anyways. So anyway, this was just a glimpse into their foraging in the pasture now. They'll be out here all day. Well, not all day. We're actually going on a date tonight. So I'm going to put them up early. And but that's for their safety. I just don't want them out here in such a big open place with nobody here in case a dog or, I mean, anything could happen. We live on 18 acres, but we do have neighbors that have dogs and other animals that, you know, could wander over. So I just put them back in their pen for their own safety and for my own peace of mind. But I hope you enjoyed just a look at the goats. I know it wasn't anything major going on today, but it's just, I just love it. I love hearing their little bells tinkling. I don't know if that picked up on the video. A few of them have bells on their collars so that I can find them. That's Duke there and his bell. I mean, I just love it. I feel like I'm in a Heidi movie right now. If you ever watched Heidi, the goats had bells. But anyway, that's just me. Okay, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day.